bitches.
Stop, bitches.
Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Hi.
Did you just come from the island of Iaya?
Big Bear.
I.
Yeah.
I wish I did. No. Well, do I wish I did? No. Just the mountains. The
You
mountains
look
from the
mermaidy.
island.
Does said you look mermaidy.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Anissa. Bright and early today. Welcome.
Oh.
How was everybody's week? What's everybody up to? What are you up to this week, Anissa?
How are you guys? You guys been together?
Des went to visit the fam, so she had a couple days over there. And we celebrated all the August birthdays yesterday at Graham's.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So
Stop, me.
hi, Rebecca. Welcome. Anyway. Yeah. So anyways, we are halfway through Circe by Madeline Miller. Where did we stop this week? 14?
Mm-hmm.
Did we read 14? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We stopped at 15 this week. And
getaway.
Finally, we are midway. Yeah. Halfway. Can you believe it though? Like we're already halfway through August.
It's weird.
That is weird, basically. Anyway. But we can get away for my husband, mine and my husband's birthdays. Ooh.
Birthday. How close are they together? The birthdays.
Oh yeah.
I had a friend where they shared their birthday.
They're the same birthday.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
At first, when they were dating, like in high school, I was like, "Oh, that must suck." But now it's like combine the birthdays, you get like get a better like.
Yeah, you can make it kind of more
vacation. Epic. Yeah, instead of it being spread out.
The 2nd and 6th. Okay, yeah, 4 days apart. You can definitely do that. Yeah, we have those kind of in August and then again in September in our family. So definitely back-to-back birthdays mean that often we can just celebrate all at once, which is kind of nice.
Yeah,
like one big party, like one mess. One mess.
Oh yeah.
You're an adult though. It's like, yeah, let's go do something fun. Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't cruise. Let's go.
Well, that's for y'all. I'm not sure I'm cruising.
No, I was just trying to think of like a weekend getaway.
I could do like a weekend getaway though. Like something like a local, a little San Diego overnight or something. If I didn't have kids.
They have those houses in like Palm Springs where they have their own lazy river. I want my own lazy river. I want to stay somewhere with my own lazy river.
That would be nice. And Palm Springs?
Yeah.
It's too bad Palm Springs is so damn old. Because it's so fucking cute. But everything is old. Like their pipes are old. So like taking a shower, you smell funny. Like I can't with fucking Palm Springs. It's cute, but it's like a pass through like for the day. Like don't stay the night.
Well, I'd go anywhere with my personal lazy river.
Oh, I guess that's if you had a lazy river, you don't care.
I told we need one in our backyard. Like our backyard is like really big and awkward, and there's nothing there. It's literally just flat.
Like
you could put a whole lazy river back there. That would be so
with
epic.
like the
like a little
pool in between.
You could have like a cute like swim up tiki like lounge for like
something
lunching in the middle of the pool. Dang, it'd be awesome. My granddaughter's is the same as mine, and grandson's is the 22nd, so a lot in August. Hey, I love August birthdays. Cheers to the Leos.
No, it's the Leos and Virgos.
Some, yeah, but I don't count them. If they're a Virgo, they don't count as an August birthday.
You said
Ashley Woodall's not here yet, is she? She should talk to me right now because she's at the end of August. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Everybody got their golden goblet today. What are you filling it with? What's in yours?
I just have water in my sprinkle.
What cup is that?
It's like the Disney sprinkle
cup. That is adorable. Disney should be paying you right now.
Right. That's why I said it because you asked, but that's why it's called the sprinkle cup. Let's do sprinkles.
That is sprinkle cup. I like that. I feel like I could taste it. It tastes like the smell of Main Street going by that ice cream store.
Yeah, it makes plain water just taste better.
Right.
It does.
It's plain water.
Some people can physically do that.
I do it every so often.
I came from the mountains and I need it right now.
I try, but water is so dusty. I know. Every time I say that, for the
It
people who
needs to
can
be like
sign,
ice. I could do
Makes
plain
sense.
water if it's like super cold, which they say that's not good for you, right? Like super cold
Yes,
water.
it's because
Shock.
it hits like a what is it called? A vagal nerve
Now-
or something.
Yeah,
Whatever.
but
it's
I want to
called.
know: is it just super cold water, or is it just super cold drinks in general? Like, why
I
is
think
ice
it's
cream
ice
not as?
drinks in general. So I don't do like I stopped drinking, but then also I think it was when I was pregnant or right after I was pregnant, Mino had read something and said that drinking like lukewarm water for whatever reason is more fat burning than
Fat burning.
drinking cold water. So I stopped putting ice in anything, even my cold coffee.
Oh, hi Jessica, welcome. I
Well, I know,
I need
like-
ice in a lot of things.
I know
Coffee.
when
Iced
like
coffee.
working out, they say like to or
Oh,
no,
yeah.
if you're
Gotta
hot,
keep that body temp.
they say if you're hot to drink regular like room
I
temperature
have
water
to.
because your body
Yeah.
works harder
Yeah.
to do whatever it needs to do.
I will get
Handle.
so physically ill.
It actually
Like
causes your body to go
cold.
shock because it thinks that like you're like hypothermic.
Yeah, but I
What
you know
it
what,
can
I'm gonna.
do is like spike a fever. Which is
Well, I
crazy.
have ice. I'm putting my body into shock right now because it just.
Well, only if you're like
I like it
hella
better.
hot out and like dehydrated and
Let's-
things like that.
Like mom's been with me when I'm like,
Look
oh
at
my
it.
gosh, like
Like
I'm gonna be sick. I'm so dizzy.
Don't
I'm
do
gonna
it,
pass
girl.
out. So that's when I figured out. It was when I was pregnant with Ben.
Oh yeah, use the circle thing.
The flavored water.
Yeah, it has like the little water
Haven't
thingies
gotten
at the
into that.
top of the. I've been into the Mio. That works a lot.
I like those. Yeah.
Mhm. And then like the what's the other one that's like
Crystal
related?
Light?
Crystal Light. Those are good, but Crystal Light's been around forever.
Not in the squeezies.
No. I'm loving the squeezies versus the powder because the squeezies are straight up zero in everything. Whereas like if you use the powder, it's always like a couple carbs. Hate it. It's new.
Yeah, I was looking at it because I'm
Just looking at
trying
my
to
phone.
I'm trying to figure out how do you hold it? What do you how do
You don't.
hold
It's
it?
not for holding. It's literally like first
It's
of all, you,
to prop it.
you can close it.
No, I know, but I need something.
I
'cause
like
mine are so
that.
big.
Okay. What is?
Magnetic, and I switch out like my actual like ring.
Oh, I see.
But what is that thingy majiggy?
It's like a little mini holder. It's a little
Oh.
magnetic like
Where's
phone
it?
holder.
It's called
there.
Moth.
I like
Moth.
it. You know what?
I
We're
just
doing
got
a
this
lot of
in
endorsements right now.
I know.
Crystal Light gives
So
you
look,
heartburn. That's
like you can
interesting.
open all the way up Crystal Light.
I get heartburn every so. Well, I did when I was pregnant, but
Crystal Light powder or Crystal Light liquid. So look at that. You can like have it like bend back and forth and it'll like sit down and like hold it for you. It only goes
it.
forward so much before tipping. But obviously you can like turn it. Like
Liquid. She said a liquid.
I'm into it.
That is wild. Somebody's mad in there. I hear it. I hear a kid. Anyway, isn't that fun? I love this thing. Thought it'd be pretty neat to try it out for, I don't know, like some of our
I just thought it looked so fancy over there, and I was like, "What is
video making.
I
Yeah.
like it. I'm looking it up right now and I'm seeing like all these, like it's cool.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of cute colors too.
that?" Okay, well, everybody's like, giving us their products that they have. Does anyone have a new product that they recently started using that's like so badass? You just have to tell us.
Do you tell everyone about this product? I would love to know. We should start getting like when we're like plugging in here, like honestly, why?
Well, isn't this like what Melanie said? She wanted to put in the like when we do our exchanges, like in a product that you love. That's a lot of work.
She did.
but-
She did though, because Melanie gave me her for one of our exchanges, her like Swedish dish towels. Those things soak up a lot of fucking shit. They really do. And then you can use them kind of on everything because they're super soft.
I
They
know
dry
there's
like really hard and brittle. It's weird. But
I have some. I just leave them under my sink and forget they're there.
I feel like
oh,
there's a product I was using earlier this
wouldn't work.
weekend.
So if you
Like,
like
yeah.
have an iPhone, you know, it magnetizes, but
Well,
also
even if
you
you
can get a
don't.
case. Like this case has the extra magnet on it.
And I bought a case and I got the ring and I put it on it.
Yeah, or you can get like the little sticky rings. It came with one, but I already have this case with one, so that's why it magnetizes to it. So it would work unless you got the cool ass new flip phone. And then I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. Anyway,
This thing's so cool.
so we shall see how it works out. I literally just got it like 2 days ago. No, yesterday. I think it was yesterday actually. It came in the mail yesterday.
There's a door opening. What's going on?
I just got a
We got a little peeper back here. A little peeping Tom. If you open it, you gotta close it though.
You come in. Come in.
Anyway,
Close the door.
let's see. Mine is the Moto Razor.
I
Oh
just
my
got
God.
Razor.
I had the pink
new
one.
Is it
The new one
Yeah. Is it the
or
new
like old school?
one? Say hi, ladies.
So I just got a I had sent this video or whatever it was to Caitlin recently, but it's you know how like you can get the like waterproof cases for your phone. It's like a slender, clear little case thing for like when you're near water.
Yeah, it's like a little waterproof pouch.
I
Oh
got
yeah, like the little persisting.
iPads, they make them, and the Kindle fits in it. So
Oh.
I just got it a couple days ago, and I've been reading by Tasha's Pool. So like that was fun.
Mm.
Love that. I think it cost me like $10. It wasn't a lot.
There is a boat in my pool. I know.
Love that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, dude, I missed that old razor of ours. Oh my God.
I was talking.
Somewhere.
Nothing like hanging up on somebody like that.
Mhm.
I just want to get one so when I'm mad at somebody, I can like call them on that. And
Have
I
you
like,
seen them? Like when you open it, it's full screen. And like
Yes,
open it.
it's so cool.
Weird.
It is so cool. The LCD screens now are epic. Anyway,
Milk.
so look at you, kickstarting early, huh? Is Uncle making you dinner?
Yes.
Ooh, nice. All right, manja. Enjoy. Noodles? Okay. And broccoli?
Noodles of noodles.
Noodles and broccoli. All right. That's all I need. So we are halfway through our book. How's everybody feeling about this week's reading? Is everybody feeling like it's long? Is it just kind of easy breezy? Having trouble getting through it? Or you feel like it's entertaining so far? I don't know. What's everybody thinking so far with this one?
I would say I thought while I've been reading by the pool that I was a few chapters into the reading this week. And then I actually looked on my Kindle to see how far I was in. And I was only 3/4 of the way into chapter 9. I was reading all week. I don't understand. And so then I was like, what the fuck? And so then I finished out reading chapter 9 on my Kindle. Not right now. And then I started listening when I drove home from Mom's house today. And I actually got into it. It was a lot easier. It didn't feel like it was dragging. I liked it much, like exponentially more than last week. And I know that she fucked a bull. Okay?
I was gonna.
She fucked a bull. And I have to, she was dressed as a cow. I have details.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
I was about. That was gonna be my question. Is like how. Again, I'm not big into Greek mythology or whatever, but like, is this just their family or is this like a thing? How much?
It sounds like it's the gods.
Well, so I did mini research before I had like 10 minutes of time at home.
Okay.
And so she is. That is where the Minotaur came from.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know that.
I guess that makes sense when you think about how it has like a bull head and a
so that angry thing that ate her fingers was a baby Minotaur.
Yes.
I didn't know that. So that was knowledge. I may have known that at one point and it just probably passed over me because I maybe never realized exactly how
Yeah.
it happened. And now that I read how, yeah.
There you go.
Trickery.
Let's see. Rebecca says this week it went faster than last. Diana, welcome. First week was slow, but it got better. There you go.
I agree.
Yeah. And Jessica's easy breezy. All right.
Beautiful
Yeah.
cup.
So it went better for you this week than last week.
Yeah, like I
Okay.
felt like even when it was taking me all week to read, apparently. One chapter, by the way, less than one chapter. It was interesting enough that I recall what I've read. And so it was much better. I honestly, and I think I was telling mom this before I left. I was like, there's times when I just don't feel like I have the time available to give the book what it's owed.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is such a good point. 100%. That's where I'm at right now with this
So
book.
it's hard.
I feel like I just have so much going on in my brain lately, and like my thoughts are kind of all over the place, and my emotions are kind of all over the place lately, and I just feel like I'm not giving it what it deserves currently. This week, I feel like I did a little better than last week, but I also feel like I'm still very confused, and I think that I wouldn't be if I was able to like really focus a lot better. And I'm definitely not focused right now. I haven't been focused since the beginning of the month. So I don't know if that's just like a thing, or maybe it's like summer.
Busy.
Yeah, or just, life goes on. Oh, wow. Easy breezy. Odin popped that up again. So I don't know. I do want to give it like a little more.
Yeah.
That was you last month. This book you're able to follow a little. And I had zero issues with the book last month. I didn't either. Yeah. That last month was the first month all year where I literally only read one book. I only got through the book club book. In the previous month, I was reading like 6 to 8 books in a month, and last month I only read one.
Mm.
And then I finally finished a book that's taken me like 3 months at the beginning, like the first week of August.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm liking it for sure. I like the story. I like the characters. I think that Circe has a lot of depth here, which is great. And I do love like the pop in and out of characters. I do like how they're kind of like how Madeline is able to like not just like leave her completely deserted on this island, because I think that would become quite boring for us readers if that's all it ever was. So, the rando visitors and how she feels about things, do help add a lot more to like this like kind of singular issue that she's having where she's like just stuck forever. But they added some more fucking characters this week. And immediately I was like, did I miss something? What's this new name? Who the fuck is that? Why is she important? And then I found like I was getting distracted thinking about that. I was like, do I need to remember this instead of like just being in it? But I don't know. Let's see. I don't like the way Circe's family treats her. No. Yeah, just a few characters this week, right?
Jessica, I did like how her sister.
Ooh, her sister's an interesting little thing.
Explained their whole family dynamic, though. And so it was really interesting to see it from like somebody else's point of view. And I'm wondering, where that goes now that she finally sees her family more for what they actually are, I guess.
Well, we discussed last week about how she was always kind of on the outside. Her family didn't include her. She really is kind of that black sheep. But what she did find out was a lot more information about them, and the way that she saw things was slightly different than it actually occurred because of how they treated her. And then she found out that her sister, whom she thought was kind of on the ins with the fam, really was not. She was just trying to like protect herself all of this time. She really wasn't doing great with the brother, and she had to pacify that brother, Percy, by doing whatever he wanted so that she could get through life. And then she's finding more out about Aedes, the one that she kind of raised, her little brother that she raised, and he's kind of a dick. And, she's got definitely a lot more information from her sister, whom she thought just fucking hated her, who she probably still does hate her, but just because her whole family's fucked up. So I don't know. It was quite interesting to get that like side of the story because I'm over here such a fucking pacifier hater. I'm a hater. Can't stand her. Then you find out that she's like a little less than something to hate. I don't know. She got a few feelings. Lights out. Does that feel better?
A little bit.
Well, you can turn it off. You can leave it off. I don't care. If it works for you. Mess around. It doesn't matter. We've still got plenty of light, so we'll be all right.
I don't know. I just liked how she went on to explain it.
Yeah, no, that was really a good point though. She did give like a lot of extra info that like we really didn't have and we wouldn't have gotten from Circe's side.
Yeah.
And I definitely didn't think that her sister was going to help give her any fucking information either. Like, why was she giving her all that? I don't know.
Yeah.
It was interesting. She finally felt like she needed her sister, I guess. But she did say that. She's like, no one else would have put up with this shit. So you're kind of badass. Hey.
So she does say that. She does say that that's why, whatever the Medea, whatever the fuck her name is.
Medea, yeah. It was irritated with her niece. She went to Circe for help.
I was trying to think of what Anna would call her.
Probably fucking Medea because you remember
the
movie.
That's what I was trying to figure out. What is the full name?
She'd probably call her Mayday, like something like I don't know, just something simple. I don't know. Circe helped her, offered to help more. The niece mocked her, ungrateful little snot. Right? It's all right. Something will come to her. We all know it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we know that her dad is after her.
Yeah.
And is mad at his sister didn't keep her.
Yeah.
She didn't want to stay, fool.
No.
But that's why she hit herself, right? Because she knew that she wouldn't get the help she wanted.
Yeah.
She says that.
Well.
I was so sad that Deadpool died and his son Icarus.
Daedalus?
Deadpool.
Yeah. Deadpool died. That was a sad day. That was interesting. His son with the wax wings. It's so funny that I've heard these like little like silly mythological stories growing up, but like I just never really focused much into them.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you give him and his son more background, like more humanity, it like just makes those stories like you just kind of heard little bits and pieces of growing up, just like a little bit more interesting and a little more exciting. Yeah. Because I do remember the story of the wax wings and how he flew high and it melted. And I was like, what the fuck is that from? Because I didn't follow Greek with mythology.
Yeah. No, yeah, like that. Like there's ones that you're like, oh yeah, I know that person and I know that person, but you don't know like the in-depth detail. Just like
with the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just kind of it's fun to see like how much of these like stories that we just kind of like get these bits and pieces of are like little mini stories or you're just kind of told like cute little things here or there. Or they're mentioned in movies that we see, and then like you actually get to find out kind of like what they're expanded upon. And I know that like obviously this story is not going to be like complete and true Greek mythology, but the fact is that it is mythology, so it can kind of be translated for the most part. Okay. And you can kind of expand upon the story. So, we know the story of the wax wings.
Hey,
but did we get extra?
So I'm going on a little bit of a trail here. There is like the totally different story right now. Maybe I should wait to bring it up. But back to the Minotaur. Wasn't like there a Minotaur in like True Blood? Did it go with this story? Did it go with
Oh, I'd have to look back at that.
like was she
Well, I was
the
so
the chick have anything to do with? Didn't she turn them into animals? Was that character on True Blood? Is that hold on?
This sounds so
I don't
familiar.
rewatch.
Yeah.
What's the first season?
Okay. So season 1 of that was the craziest season. I think they were just trying to get people sucked in with the
Couple of seasons.
well, no, mainly the first season was like strictly like Skinamax.
Strictly Dickly.
And yeah, it was wild. And then past once you got beyond that first season, they ended up like really building characters and stories.
Yeah.
So you had to get past the first season that like almost felt like now that you've shown me this so many times, it's not as exciting. Like it's just so
I
fucking
fast
boring.
forward.
Yeah, we ended up just fast forwarding.
Not like Game of Thrones was the same. Dexter was the same.
Mm-hmm.
Just fucking listen. I realize I'm an adult, but I'm also an adult where I'm like,
Why is
do
it we want
have
to read more of it than we want to see in these TV shows? Except for the fact that if we've read it already, we're like, can you make it a TV show? But like, I know which like company needs to make make this shit.
It's Max only.
Like, yeah, Max is doing a good job. They're doing a good job. But anyway, been kind of obsessed with the pronunciation of the characters' names. Oh, are you listening to? It is
80s.
80s. It's fun how this narrator is pronouncing things. I love her accent. I'm not sure if when we try to repeat it, we're saying it with an English accent or like would she say it different if she was American and doing a narration? Or maybe she is American and she's doing it English. Like narrate. I don't know. Kind of interesting. I agree though. It's so fun to hear the way that she says it to the point where like as I'm listening and reading, because I'm listening and reading on the Kindle and I'm listening and reading with the book. I'm doing both because I cannot handle not knowing how to say these things. So it's fun to like hear them and I'm almost like, hold on, rewind. That was said a little different than I read it. Although I think everything is kind of said differently than I read it, except for fucking Jason. Why did we get a rando Jason in the middle of this? Anybody else hate that? You know how I know that I'm not the only one who hated that? It was highlighted. The first time the name Jason showed up in our book on Kindle, somebody highlighted it. So I get the feeling that somebody else fucking hated that rando she used the name Jason. Like you didn't have to do that. You could have just stuck with. You could have just made something up.
Yeah.
Eucalypto. You could have just called him anything.
A ton of things.
Could have done anything. Could have said Circe. Anything. Jason?
You know.
Anybody know a Jason that they actually like? First of all. I don't know. Didn't like that. It was weird, right? I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been
There must be
slightly more creative.
Anybody study it and be like, hey, no, Jason's in there, but anyway. Was Jason the fucking asshole? Am I getting it wrong? No, that was the husband, right? Medea's husband. The niece, when she came to ask for help, she had the stupid husband. That was Jason.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah, that's why she's like, nah, Jason's a good name. Guess we'll have to see. Wonder if they'll come back up later in the story.
What other? Is Jason even like is that a Greek name even?
Right? Like all of a sudden I was like curious, but I didn't have time to sidetrack.
Here, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, I was a side quest. I didn't have time for that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Seth.
Something so simple yet so. Oh, Okay. Oh yeah, no. Jason is a common masculine given name. It comes from the Greek, meaning healer.
Healer. Well, he certainly is not.
The name was born in Greek mythology by Jason the Great. Whatever. Let's see. So yeah, no, that's
Wow. Well, fuck Jason. That's a rando name I didn't like, and I'm not the only one. Oh,
that's interesting.
Did
You
you
know
highlight
what?
it in the Kindle, and that's why I saw it, or did somebody else highlight it?
It has to be because we hear it so often and so common that it's not.
Yeah, yeah.
And
None of the other names.
if we
none
heard
of the
Circe
names
like
pop.
every day, if there was like a two Circes in our class growing up, we probably wouldn't.
No, yeah.
Think twice.
Well, the name, okay, so how we read it, the name Celine is in the book, but that's how we read it. And that's not how our narrator
pronounce it.
says it. She calls it like what, Selene or Selene?
Okay, so I don't have the physical book with me right now, or period.
No,
So I have
it's
just
at
been.
my mom's house.
I know. Well, I'll probably pick it up
You
tomorrow.
said okay.
No, I'll probably pick it up tomorrow. No,
Yeah.
but I did not realize that is the spelling of that name.
Right?
I wouldn't have known.
No, it's interesting.
I'll probably be reading it and I'll be like, where this come from? I have to read it and listen.
Yeah. Let's see. Teen is here. Welcome, babe. We were just talking about Jason. First of all, he's a nothing to the story. But secondly, what a weird fucking irritating name to add. That's where we're at with that one. A rando Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
I guess not so rando though. Evidently.
No. You're always quick to look it all up.
There's so much more. I was driving and listening. There's so much I wanted to like look up. Oh yeah, duh, teen, yeah.
What is Jason and the Argonauts? Am I missing something?
Is that storyline in when I always go to for my reference? What's it called? The movie with the claymation, right?
Which one?
Oh, good golly, come on. My brain right now. That's in the Clash of the Titans, right?
Let me just look. Jason and the
Or was it its own movie? Obviously, I'm so well read that I have to always reference movies.
Oh my god, this shit is old as fuck from 1963. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I've never seen this before in my life.
Oh yeah, I did.
What in the world is it? Oh my gosh. It's like
there's like a
six-headed like dragony dude lady girl thing. Is that what's her ass? Is that still
is it?
I don't know.
Maybe
it's on this cover. This is like a different cover.
Yeah. No, my grandma liked that movie a lot. And there's like these claymation skeleton scene that was
right here that you're talking about.
Yes.
That is so wild.
So I guess I get that confused with Clash of the Titans sometimes. But that movie, no, I watched that movie a lot when I was little. Wow. That's right. Okay. Why? And as much as I watched it when I was little, I totally forgot that Jason was...
It's been a couple years for a little.
More than a couple, but we'll pretend. We'll pretend.
You got any questions for us?
I do.
You done chasing a little one? Oh, he said ew. He spilled all his parm on the seat and now it's gross.
No.
Okay, I can see how people can go down like a big like spiral now with like Greek mythology and all, because there's so many
burned into your brain. This is
storylines.
the first time I'm hearing about this movie. But also, maybe it's because mom didn't know that she loved Greek mythology until this
Really?
book.
Had
And
she seen that movie?
she was really into like sci-fi growing up and a lot of that kind of stuff. And so like we were in like adventure. So we were kind of raised on like sci-fi and adventure, and it didn't really include a lot of this kind of stuff. So you know, she loved like Lord of the Rings and Hobbit and like more sci-fi stories, but not Greek mythology, literally until Circe. I was surprised. When she said she really liked it, I was like, what? But you're not even into that. And she's like, turns out she might be down for some. Get out of here, fly. It acted like I wasn't even here. God. Mom might be down for some of this half bull, half human action. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Okay, I don't know. But not to make a minotaur. Just like for funsies.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I just was trying to be funny and it didn't work.
No.
Hey, well, look, your mom's into, you know, mythology, and I didn't know if it was all the action.
Well, you know, it goes with the same realm of like, you know, not sci-fi. What were we saying last week? Like somebody's husband says, "What's the difference?" Like, there's no difference between sci-fi and fantasy. So this is like in the fantasy realm, right?
Yeah,
What is
Rachel Morgan's husband was.
This is our what month are we calling this genre? What did we technically?
Mythology.
This month is folklore.
Folklore. So folklore, mythology, and I'd say fantasy kind of.
No, not with animals. Not like that. I was trying to be funny. It didn't work. Yeah, it's not the same thing. Gotta love Teen for showing up every time somebody needs to get schooled. Love it. Bitch, I love watching you do that, by the way.
Hmm?
I love when Teen schools somebody.
What are you talking about? What else?
Did you see the post this week? Was it this last week that Rachel Morgan posted? It was last weekend because we all thought about it last weekend. And it was that her husband was like, hey, there's no difference between sci-fi and fantasy. And she was like, excuse me. And posted it. And Teen had like the perfect response that like nobody could argue with because of the way that it was like written. She just like posted it. She was like, here, this is the answer. And I loved her. I was like, bitch, it's so fun to watch you do this. It is. It is fun.
What are your thoughts on Circe's decision to turn men into pigs?
Go, bitch. Oh my God. I have the highlighted line at the end of that one. Oh my God. What she said at the end of that. Hold on. This is my favorite quote so far in this book. And I just want
I don't know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say.
Right fucking here. As it turned out, I did kill pigs that night after all. She killed pigs. They were fucking pigs. I was like,
now I'm wondering if that's where they got the phrase "men are pigs." Is that did they? What came first? I'm curious. Did her turning them into pigs is where we came with that phrase, or did they? Or did she turn them into pigs because that was a phrase already? You know what I mean? Like, which one is it, do you think? That's another homework. Who's going to look that one up?
You probably will. You're going to side quest it.
I will.
Do you sympathize with her or find her actions troubling?
Absolutely fucking not.
Troubling?
If I could be her, I would bring...
part.
No.
Why would that be troubling?
No.
Why would it be troubling that she turned a man into a pig and killed him? Why would it be troubling?
After he assaulted her, and I'm using assaulted because I don't want to say the word with little ears around. I'm here for it. Can we get that spell? Thank you. She's a god, so she's still around. We could just like bestie this, and everybody I've ever known that needed that potion. What word did she say? Like we didn't even get to know the word. She just said, I said a word. And I'm like, what word?
What do
No, I did not have one bit of an issue. It was sad that she was like, this is what happens to mortals all the time. And she was just kind of like, I'm going to take it and it's fine. But because she was kind of out of it, which a lot of people can understand who've been through that kind of situation. And to have immediate consequences, to be able to deliver immediate justice for that kind of an action, nothing but badass praise for her. Nothing but badass praise. Alice, I heard her in a minute pigs first, right? Like, find things that have been done to her troubling. Thank you. That's what's troubling.
I can't. It's good.
It took her so long to use her power for vengeance. Yeah, I think she's like always questioning, like, I think I did the right thing. I think I did this for good. And then her sister's over like, nah, did you really? Bitch, shut the fuck up. She is not you. You are not the
She
same
fucking
people.
turned her sister into a fucking monster. So I think that it is very wholesome of her to question her reasoning to do things.
Yeah.
That's what's going to keep her from being truly evil, I think. Is the little bit of conscience she has to question what it is.
Well, she is incredibly, she feels things deeply. So I think that is what's always going to keep her like more grounded than everyone else in the story. But the fact that she knew something bad was going to happen, started to take action to protect herself, and then it still happened. Yes. But she didn't have to take it from like 30 fucking assholes on a ship. Because as it was going, I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. Now she can't even remember her fucking spell. Bitch, no, don't do that. And then she was like, it's fine. I got another one. And I was like, what is it? And then she said, pigs died. Just not those ones. Like, oh, that was badass. Okay, first of all, Madeline Miller, that was a perfect way to end literally the middle of your book. Like, if you had to have like a part 1, part 2, are you fucking kidding me? That shit ended in a perfect spot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you made it like a movie and you wanted to make it like a double movie, like a part 1, part 2, that was the perfect fucking spot to end it. Right there. Something bad happens and she comes up like more badass and turns them into the thing, and then she gets to say her line, and then boom.
Well, if you really want to come back for it, it's gonna end when she's getting choked. You're not gonna see her yet turn them into pigs, and then part 2 starts up with
That would be like the teaser.
What happens? That would be how
that would be. No, there's no edging there. Like, yeah, you definitely have to. You're right. You're right. If it was a movie, it would have been edged for sure. She would have been like, and we would have been like,
did she die? Mm-hmm.
It would have been, oh my God, it would have been bad. Hold on. Her sister can get it, her brothers, her mom, everybody can get this rat, right?
We'll see what next
take
week
everybody
brings.
Take everybody down. So true.
Oh, so it's not the origin. So they would call men pigs before that.
Shocker.
I didn't know, like, because it's a pretty old story, so I didn't know if like maybe that was.
No, I mean, surprised that it's older than
the god.
This.
Got it. Can you sit down?
Side quest complete.
But what's before the gods? Like, I don't know. Probably shouldn't get into that, but it's like a long.
Well, this was from 8th century BC, so.
Oh, okay.
I guess there's terms prior that predate.
Weird, I'm having
that
story.
All right.
Wasn't it?
How does Circe's interaction with Deadpool impact her view of the mortal world?
He's over here. Deadpool. Did you say Deadpool? No. Did you say Wolverine? Oh, okay. We got a couple of those in this book. Sorry, I got totally distracted by his cuteness.
How does Circe's interaction with Deadpool impact her view of the mortal world?
I don't know. I think that she enjoys that like humans feel things so differently than than the gods do. She has to watch him get old and die. She sees his heartbreak. Wishes she had a child with him to give him some comfort in his grief. Right. But then she even goes on to understand that, like, just because you can give them another doesn't take away the pain of, like, your loss from the first. And it's so I think that like they're humanizing her more. Like the more interactions that she has with humans, they humanize her more. Not that she isn't that way on her own, but I think that she still sometimes feels more God than human. I don't know. And some things bring her back, like her voice and the little comments that kind of come up in our reading where like, oh, your sister would remind you this, or your dad would remind you that. Mama. Your voice is mortal. Mama. You're not going to be fooled. And that Mama. When she went through this situation with the sailors, she realized that obviously she couldn't have everything be hunky-dory, but brings home the idea of mortality and loss for her. Yeah, definitely. Well, I think that she doesn't understand loss. It's not something that they do understand. They don't really understand pain. They don't understand loss. They don't understand like what it's like not to have things forever. So to watch,
but she's learning that actually, right? I'd say that is becoming more.
And I think that it's not only that. Like she's definitely learning more than like pain and loss. I think that she's also mortality. I think she's learning about like a deep love that people have for each other more than what can they do for me, which is what the gods have. Like what can they do for me is kind of how their only interest is that. So I think she's getting to see like a lot more of the different human emotions that like gods lack. So love and loss, or like pain and suffering, things that none of them know anything about. But it helps her understand how much she is not human. Her family treated her like she was human, but being with him reminded her how different she is. That's a good fucking point too. She doesn't, but she does mention those things prior to him. She did say like, I don't understand suffering. None of the gods do. I don't understand pain. None of us do. Even in last week's reading, she did mention that she was like, I just kind of want to cut myself and see what happens. Like, just to see. And she's like, I bleed red, not gold like the rest of them. It did hurt, but she knows she's going to still heal faster. So I think it's like kind of a combo. She's like, I don't know, is it like borderline? Like she's not sure where she belongs with the humans or with the gods or.
Absolutely.
Maybe that's. Anyway. I talk too much. Carry on. Carry on.
If you had Circe's power to turn people into animals, what animal would you turn your least favorite character into, and why?
Or least favorite character. Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe that's too soon of a question.
But we definitely have some least favorite characters.
Oh yeah.
Hold up. Who would you try? Least favorite character in this book or ever?
No. What?
Oh, fuck. Like she already turned him into a pig. So far. Well, no, she's turned.
No, who's your least favorite character though?
In this book? The one that she just turned into a pig. I mean, first of all,
I guess that's where my mind just went straight to. That's what I was like.
Yeah.
Rebecca, are you gonna declaw her?
Fire. I turn
Deteeth
her
her?
sister into a fluffy little bunny to make her powerless. That's fucking bomb. That's a good point.
Ew! Oh my gosh, teen.
I have a deep dislike for that brother. She right. Thank you. 80s.
Ah!
80s. I think I would make him a bowl and send him to the sister. Oh my goodness.
Imagine what creature that would turn into. Now you're just making something even more horrific.
I love it. I love it. A fly so I can
Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
I just,
a worm so I can
Oh,
feed
sorry.
him to the novel.
that's funny.
That's so good. I like that answer. That's the best one. That's a goodie. A worm so I can feed it right to the they're just grown to be fed
hmm
to our mascot. Love it. That's perfect. That's good. I mean, I like what she did, but aside from that, I think I gotta go with honestly, both your answers. All your answers are good. Hey, do we have like a most hated character in all of the books that we've read together?
I'm sure we do.
Want to know who it is?
It's
The grandmother in 50 Words for Rain.
Oh, what would we turn her into?
Which is difficult.
we're not
because
going with Handmaid's
because it
Tale. The
could
fucking
be-
bitch.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. Serena?
No.
Okay. Oh wait, which one?
The fucking head of the handmaids.
No,
But
because
didn't she like?
turns a
That's
new
what I'm
leaf.
saying.
She helped.
Turn a new leaf. She started at the leaf, but she knew that she had to be undercover, brother, to be able to do the things, to be able to get inside
No,
and break
I'm
it down and
sorry.
protect them and do whatever
This
else.
is the thing. Women have to do sometimes really shady things to become powerful.
Yeah.
And so I can understand she's not my least favorite.
Lydia, thank you.
No,
Well,
not
she
Aunt
did
Lydia.
shitty stuff.
No. Of all of the stories that we've read, no, definitely not Aunt Lydia. There are some characters in that fucking story though that could, turn into a pig or a bull or honestly, they could turn into a fucking sailor and end up in Scylla's cave.
But here's the difference between 50 Words and Handmaids is that it happened to one single person, and Aunt Lydia did it to fucking hundreds and thousands of women.
Right, but
And
at
she
the
was
end
a
of the
part
day,
of the system and takedown of all of the things. She was a fucking judge, and then said "fuck it," and then went into it, and then perpetuated.
I
all
think
of these
that with
terrible
Aunt
things.
Lydia, she saw where things were going with the world,
She didn't protect anyone.
She had to make decisions based on what she thought that she could do in the long run. And I think that that's very difficult to have to then judge in comparison to someone like Grandma Bitch from 50 Words from Rain, where she literally just tortured a child for her entire life.
I hear you.
I didn't read those. My most hated is the vampire from Southern Book Club's Guide to Vampire Slaying. He went after little kids, so fuck that guy, right?
I didn't read
that.
that.
He just went after everybody. No one was safe from that guy. He was such a piece of shit. Such a piece of shit. You're right, though. That one is awful. Awful.
This is a very funny question.
So that puts us kind of on the same page, though, because in 50 Words for Rain, the grandmother is right at that level. She severely abused her granddaughter because she was
and tried to kill her and then killed
black.
the good brother.
And that was rough. That was rough. I need to read. Dominique, have you read the sequel yet?
It's not out yet.
No.
The brother story? Is that what it is? Or no? It's later. It's later.
The sequel to it is still not out yet, though.
Flowers in the Attic. It is, but it is.
What?
It is very Flowers in the Attic, but it's. The story is not to be mixed. It is to this day one of my favorite books that we read together. I will talk about this book forever. I will always recommend 50 Words for Rain.
You can't say that. You're too little.
It was such a fucking fantastic story. Just read it, honestly.
Yeah.
It'll go by so fucking fast, especially because you don't have to read it with us, but it was so fucking worth it. It's such a good read.
All right. What would you name? What would you name your personal magic island? And what kind of enchantments would you put on it?
What was that? What would
Ooh, add it
What
to the
would you
TBR.
name your magic
I
island? And what kind of enchantments would you put on it?
I
I
don't know.
wouldn't want to name it because I feel like I wouldn't name it anything like really
It wouldn't be cool. Just
clever.
put some letters together and then like pronounce them
Like
and be like, that's what it's supposed to
E-I-E-I-O.
be. That's what it's
Get
supposed to be.
windy? No.
Definitely not. I mean, it worked.
You know what you do?
You know, it
Just
could be
take a word.
RCLNE. All right.
Definitely not EIO. Okay, just take a word that you like and say it backwards. That's your island. Or if you're Odin and you can't say the name Bella, he calls Bella
Beaya.
Bella.
Mm-mm.
Like extra Espanol. So extra Spanish there.
Oh.
Bella. Not sure, but invisibility. Visibility would be kind of cool. I would want some herbs that could give me like foresight. Bella, go in the other room, please. Bea, please go in the other room. Thank you.
Give me the remote.
Let's see. What's a good word? Okay, but Circe backwards would be Estrus. So maybe that's a cool island name. Estrus. Esri. Anyway, just take a name and put it backwards. That shit's easy as fuck.
Oh.
Desiree and I have always been like, what was our name backwards? Like growing up forever. Mine's still Ossat, and that's boring as fuck. I'm not naming a whole island Ossat.
It's not bad. How would you pronounce me? My island then?
I have to literally look at your full name, but it'd be Omad, so that's fine.
Zed.
I like Asha better.
Or Zed. I would be Zed. I'll go with Zed.
That is this Zed. Look at you. That's kind of badass. The island of Zed.
It sounds like I feel like there's definitely like a Zed planet or
Faux.
Wasn't that like the bad guy in
Is the name of my island. Oh my dear Lord. Wow. She's just trying to live her life and he ain't have it.
you can't use.
All right. Let's see. Is the name of my island, and I would want all the things Circe has, like food and cleaning and taking animals. Sounds fair. I know. I don't like. Does she need any more? Like she could do foresight. She's got like a spell for everything. I would want all of the herbs and trees and berries and plants that she has, and I would love. You know what's cool is that like she taught herself all of that.
Yeah.
I would love to be able to naturally understand what goes together to do that.
Read that backwards. Her island name.
Yeah, I already knew immediately.
Oh, that's what she said right here.
You're gonna have to read that backwards. Oh no, I immediately. Yeah, immediately knew. Like Diana's is go away. Yawa.
Yawaag? That sounds like a whole nother language. All right.
Right?
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Mama, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just the back. Yeah. Gonna have to read it all backwards.
Yeah.
I'll have to think about a name, but I want transfiguration, a self-clean house, a library with a rolling ladder. Look, you don't have to go to a whole island and turn into this, witchy bitch to get a library with a rolling ladder. You just need like a good birthday number and be like, man, you know what I've always dreamed of? And tell the hubs. They love building shit, honestly.
Yeah.
Why is it like if you give them a birthday gift that they have to build or create, they're fucking down. They would rather do that than like have to go shop for something. Like they love the other stuff. I don't know what that is. Even if they're not crafty that way. Like even if they are not like constructors.
There's a handful that are not, but yeah, most of the time.
My kid is such an overthinker. And we love her for that. Love her for that. But bitch, pick a name right now. You're not going to think about a name. You're going to come up with one now.
Odin's name would be Nido.
Neato.
Nido.
That's okay.
You
Bruh.
cannot play that. You're too little.
He's already trying to steal the like VR Bella's playing with.
He gave it to her. He walked
Oh,
up
he
to
did.
her. He took it off the couch. He handed it to her, and then he just wouldn't hand it over.
Okay. It's rough, huh?
No.
Rough
No,
life.
Let's have a hug.
Rough life. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Agnelis. That's cool. I like Agnelis.
Silence. I like these backwards ones. They're good.
I know.
Y'all got good ones.
We grew up doing like a lot of silly backwards stuff because our older cousin Fawn did. She kind of started it when we were younger. Really, everybody used to call her Noir,
He's gonna fall.
which is Fawn backwards, obviously. But ever since we were younger, she always like just kind of goofed around with like backwards stuff, and we just kind of picked it up. Oh my. Anyway, all right. Did you have another?
Question.
Which one you want next? Which one? Which
The
one?
third one there.
The third one under obnoxious question.
No. Above
Oh, imagine you're having a party on E-I-E-I-O. Which mythological characters, alive or dead, would you invite and why?
Alive or dead?
I put because if you're gonna have it in here, he's gonna scream.
Bruh, I see you. You better be careful. He's trying to climb on top of the crate. Let's see.
What do you mean alive or dead? Like from the story?
You get out of here, naked girl.
What?
Dang.
We got more.
All right. Imagine you're having a party on E-I-E-I-O. Which mythological characters, alive or dead, would you invite and why? All right. All right. Okay. Agnelis. Natsip. Nassip. Okay. Agnelis Nassip. All right. Silence peasant. I like that. Agnelis Nassip. I think it would be like a silent T in this
It
situation.
sounds like a world in another galaxy.
Right. Right.
Like it would have been in Armada.
Yeah.
Would have been an Armada. That's true.
I didn't get down before you fall.
Dionysius. Dionysus. Dionysus. I'm saying it weird. Do you know like when you say, you know when like you heard it and you read it and it's fine, but then you have to like say it and you're like, hold up.
Oh, like
It like all of a sudden loses meaning and you don't know what the fuck you're saying.
kind of like how we were talking about how we can similar to
Party
how
god.
we can make like really good accents in our brain or in our head when we're like so like you could say it perfectly in your thought, but then your mouth cannot translate what's
No, my lips don't do the things that they naturally do in other languages.
You're gonna
So
fall.
even if they do in my head, my mouth can just not make it happen. Like we took Italian, but there's a sound in Italian that is GLI. And of course, like in English, what you're going to want to do is glee, which it isn't. And it's not quite a silent G. It's not Lee. There's a throat sound that you have to
Mhm.
make just to do that. So in my head, I can do it. But can my
Yeah.
throat do that? It's like Lee, like Lee. There's like you have to throat sound the G and then the Lee comes out. It is such an odd,
word? I say a whole word, not just the sound.
like Puglia, but like you have to say it like because Puglia, which is a place, is Puglia, right? But you don't just say Puglia. We say Puglia because we're American. But they don't say it just like that. There's a sound in their throat that's going to happen when they hit the G
Mhm.
that like we just naturally aren't because we didn't grow up speaking or hearing enough Italian. We did hear some, but not enough to be able to like pick up where those like throaty thingies happen. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, Dionysus. Okay.
But it's
I mean, that always helps when.
Nice. Their niece, nice. Yeah, that's good. I love it when people like put like how you're supposed to say the shit.
That's helpful.
But anyway, I'm down with the party god. That's cool. I don't trust any of them bitches. Maybe Hercules.
Well,
I'll never say it any other way. But only the Disney version, only if he brings Goatman Danny DeVito with him. That shit was so fucking funny. Who posted that this week?
Woodall.
Was it Woodall? Who said every time I read about Hermes, this is what I picture? Oh,
so all those animals
Turn it on.
now that
Turn
I'm
it
thinking
on,
about it, like the Minotaur and all, like there's so many like half animal creatures. So were
Yeah.
they all like, that's how they're all formed then?
They
Oh,
must
wait.
have been forms between gods getting frisky with animals, and there we have it.
I don't want to sidetrack.
I like our
this.
evolution from
Am I sidetracked?
Greek mythology. I really, really do. Where that is illegal, not just taboo. I really enjoy that part of evolution in time. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that somebody died by horse penetration.
That because some fucking idiot needs to realize how
It
long
literally
it actually is.
gave
Like
him internal
suffocate?
bleeding.
Yes, stupid.
And he died.
Stupid. That's what you get. That's what you get.
It's things you can't unsee, and
No.
it's burned there, and it hurts.
Look, you do not need. What's the half human, half horse thing called again? What's that one?
The Minotaur? Isn't that what they just said?
No, the
Like,
Minotaur
in
is not half
general.
horse.
No, it's
It's
half
the-
human, half animal.
What's the half human, half horse one though? Like for no reason at all, I just lost it. It was in my head. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Bless you.
Oh.
Gotta go. Have a good night, babe. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate it. What are they called? Why can't I remember it?
I don't know. Somebody search it.
The ones like from Fantasia where they're like doing their hair all cute. And
See,
that one. Yeah.
Centaur.
that's it. Yeah. Yeah. We don't need any of those. It's wrong times. Wrong times. Anyway.
I'm
So-
gonna go from
So rewind back to my question about the True Blood. So that was second season, and that character worshipped Dionysus. Just for a full circle back to.
See? Full
Really?
circle. I love it. When we can full circle back to True Blood. I need to rewatch that. Speaking of, I think I'm gonna.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna finally not go to sleep without me?
Look, she has like a migraine and is acting like she's gonna stay up tonight.
Listen, I'll push through. I'm just gonna have this level.
We have not gotten to hang out past
Not
like
once.
8 p.m. unless
No.
our kids were up
8
late.
p.m. No, we're not even hanging out. We're literally parenting through these fuckers, and we have had not one moment alone
You know what I can't wait for?
when they aren't.
Retreat.
I don't want to wake up, Mom. I'm right here.
No, I get it. I'm just saying I can't wait for retreat. So that like maybe
She's talking about
my-
like uninterrupted.
yeah, not just that.
time.
But like my brain can just
Quiet time. Like even if we're
do-
just sitting on the couch, we will literally turn on a movie and fucking fall asleep together.
okay.
At least we're doing something together.
I'm good
I
with
thought
that.
you were like trying to hang out and I got no
Let's go
energy.
hang out. We can
Okay.
hang out.
Okay.
We're watching a show. We'll fucking scroll on our phones because we need
Oh
to
my God.
have multiple inputs.
Yeah, because that's how we are in life now.
We'll be fine.
I'm fucking into this.
We're just like, we're so tired by the end of it. I go
No.
lay him down and I'm like, fuck it, I'm out.
We've been knocking out just putting the kids down lately.
I think
don't know
Mom was
why.
bummed last night because I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep. He's not letting me go. I'm really tired. It was 11.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, you're going to sleep? It's like, sorry, unless you really need me to come back down.
Dude, the 2 nights ago when she went over to mom's, she like sent me a message and it was like later, and I was like, she's probably having way more fun there because they're actually up and hanging out with her at like 10 p.m. And I've been such a fucking asshole that I've been crashing at like 9, like since she got here.
Careful.
Like the kids crash whenever they're done. We like all get the kids down, and then I'm literally like in bed.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
She's like, the fuck y'all doing? I'm like, sleeping. Why? I don't know why I've ever been so tired in my life before. But I am fucking tired.
Understood.
Anyway.
I got a couple of games. There's 2.
My eyes are getting watery.
Let me see what the other one is called. So
Hold on. For you beautiful bitches for participating, I do have another little travel wine aerator I will send out this week.
We have 2 games. We have a Would You Rather Mythology Edition for Circe specifically, or Name That Potion.
I mean, are we going to be able to play that?
What is Name That Potion?
Name That Potion. Basically, I'm going to describe scenarios. And then I really hope that's off. I'm going to describe scenarios, and then you guys are all going to write down, like type in whatever, what kind of potion Circe would brew for each situation. And it has
Like a made up potion?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So would you like to play a Would You Rather? Or Name That Potion?
That seems like a lot of work.
Name That Potion sounds...
Name That Potion sounds fun.
Like it would take a long time because we'll want it to sound really cool.
We do have a cute little...
we could even name our damn island, and you want us to name multiple potions?
I think Would You Rather would maybe be easier than...
Okay.
Potion.
I mean, if I was like quick and clever, I would say that, but I'm not like that. Right?
Look at him being hella dramatic. He's over here going...
He has no words.
For what? I need to do some shit right now? Is that maybe like that? Okay. I don't know. That seems like a lot of work. Trying to come up with some potions and name them and shit.
It's cute. I like, but
it's cute. But no, I want to get off and have some dinner.
I would like to play where I vote for who came up with the.
You get to vote on the best potion.
Yeah, I can do that right now.
Around here for our game today, we have this beautiful.
The Medusa.
We have a beautiful little Medusa.
Oh, how cute! I've always wanted to be Medusa for Halloween.
Huh?
Maybe I'll try to do that.
Nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna mute a second. Hang on.
Oh, we're muted. So I'm going to talk so that it's not quiet. So we got, let's see, we got Rebecca and Jessica voting for Would You Rather. And look at that pin. Look at that beautiful Medusa pin. Do you think she cuts her hair? How do you trim it back? Do they shed even? Does her hair shed? I wonder. What do you do with that?
Snorted when he said that.
They shake off and they, like they let their skins go.
Yeah, like when you like brush your hair at the end of the day and shit, she's just got like little scales like that, like snake off the snake. Oh my god, she's so cute. This little pin here, I love her.
All right, I think he'll be fun. He wants to see Auntie.
You want to see the pin? Okay, it's this one. Medusa. Can you say Medusa? Deuce.
Oh, that's good.
That's all right. That's all right. It's Duas. Got a little Duas pin.
Okay. So would you rather?
Yes. How was this?
Would you rather be immortal like the gods, but feel nothing deeply, or be mortal like Circe and experience intense emotions?
Wait, repeat, please. Sorry. Apologize.
Mortal like the gods, but feel nothing deeply. Or be mortal like Circe and experience intense emotion.
I feel like I'm already feeling
Mortal
intense
and have
emotions.
intense emotions. Yeah, I mean, I already do. So I think I'm just gonna stick with this because being a god sounds like shit. I mean, it sounds like there's a lot more inner workings that I never expected. Like they just are. It's like what's the show? Like Survivor or whatever the ones are where you have to like be. You have to have like friends that are enemies and like you have to like fuck each other's game up. I don't know. It sounds fucking awful. Boring as hell.
It's
Thank
not that
you.
you don't have emotions. It's just that you don't feel it deeply. So, like, maybe you know how like some of us will laugh and lose our breath. You're just gonna be a quick.
No, that sounds so fucking boring. Although I'm sure there's some people that do
Oh yeah.
literally live like this right now. Like they don't feel anything like on one end or the other very greatly.
like
And that's okay if you're like even
antidepressants
keel.
and-
Yes. When you're yeah, well that helps because some people need
Anti-anxiety
to.
meds.
Some people need to come up and down from those. But anyways, maybe that's why they're such fucking assholes because they're super bored. Could be. Hey, we got mortal, but with emotions. More immortal with no emotion. Sounds. Hold on. Have a good night, Cherry. And it's been a while since we got a good bitch badge, right?
Oh
We haven't had a bitch badge in a while.
He's singing happy birthday.
She probably uses moisturizer or hair oil or like snake oil in her hair. Right? I gotta pee, so I'm sitting funny now. It's not bingo night, so you guys don't get to.
All right. Would you rather have Circe's power to transform people into animals or be able to brew potions that can heal any ailment?
Potions. That's so easy. Potions. You know what? I'm just gonna go do it. I'm not gonna wait the 40 minutes or however long it. I'm just gonna go. You can get an extra bingo spot next time.
Extra spot. All right. Let's see. Heal. I think that a lot of us would like to be able to heal, right? So
Mhm.
there we go. There we go. More with emotions. I'm trying to read all these since I didn't get to see all of them. Brew potions and heal. There we go. Dominique, what are you choosing?
I got distracted. What was my options?
Would you rather have
Heal.
power to transform people into animals or be able to brew potions that heal any ailment?
Animals or one more? Sorry, or potion.
Potions for healing.
Animals.
Turn people into animals
Mhm.
or heal any ailment.
Animals.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I would definitely.
Well, think about it. There's some animals that like are like immune to ailments, so I could just transform certain people into certain animals that wouldn't.
Or then it's going to be whatever ailment can now go between animals and people.
So now I'm like messing the whole animal system up by giving them diseases that they would never have.
Exactly.
I just
That's funny.
animal.
I would definitely heal because there's lots of healing. Than
I think I just have more fun with the I don't know if this is maybe I'm tired. Maybe if I was like in a different mood, I'd pick the other one. But this mood right now,
turn herself into a whole cat right now. Don't want to start the next victim. That's what I'm saying. Instead of bats in a whole fucking building, it's gonna be dragons now have.
Who knows?
I don't know what they have. Herpes. I don't know. I can't get you a imagine though.
Imagine how big that herpes would be if it was on a dragon.
Shit. Oh my god. Would you rather live forever on an isolated island like EIEIO or live a normal life among mortals with no special powers?
No, that's a terrible
An
question.
island or
I don't like this one.
This was quote worthy, Rebecca. Dragons with herpes.
What did I do this?
Oh, it'd be really fun to
my
turn
eyes
bad
are
people into
burning.
toads, though. For sure, but then can't toads give you toads give you warts? Isn't that where like warts come from?
I hope that's a true thing. I think
Or
that's
is
like
that
a
just like all
like
like
a. Oh, my eyes are burning.
the house cleans itself? It's a consensus. We're all going to
There's
live
nothing
forever
else.
on an isolated island.
Like, if I could just like explore my hobbies all the time, forever, like every whim, like that would be amazing.
You'd be able to get further than opening the coloring book and bringing out your crayons.
That's literally happened like
last week,
3 days ago.
No, I laugh because I figured that happened because I don't know how many times I'm like, oh, I want to do this, and then
You pull it out, and then you're like, I'm done.
I did it and I got it all ready, and then I couldn't find a page I wanted to color.
mm,
And I was like, I'm gonna color one thing on this page. So I think I colored a mushroom on this page. And that was it. And in highlighters, I used highlighters to color. So sorry. But also then I was over it. It was just because I couldn't find the right page for my feeling in that moment.
Okay, for Diana, let me repeat it. Would you rather live forever on an isolated island like EIEIO or live a normal life among mortals with no special powers?
well, don't we already do that?
I feel like we do.
Like, thank you. Maybe I'll just like choose the other for a bit.
I mean,
with stranded on an island that's not
he says
ever
stranded on the boat.
been touched before. Like, it's not like it's never been touched. Like, she's got all the fancies she wants. Sounds good. It cleans itself, not a problem. Everything that would like stress you out about like daily life isn't there.
mhm.
I mean, she gets occasional visitors. That sounds fine. Like, and when she calls for someone, hello, they come, and then she goes, "Don't ever come back," and they pretend they're not gonna. Like, that sounds fine. That sounds fine. I mean, I might like get bored and like want to do something extra with my life, but not that much. Like, not that much.
Would you rather face the wrath of Zeus or be trapped on an island with Scylla?
Ooh.
I
What was
feel like
it-
you could
what was
probably.
his wrath again? Like it was pretty bad, right?
I think you could probably find a way to appease Zeus.
Okay, well, like remind
I mean,
me
what
the
kind of
types
body
of
does
things
Zeus
that
have?
he's done.
Yeah.
Like why I would not want to be feeling his wrath. What has he done to anyone?
I mean,
Like when you
honestly,
say wrath, like just him being mad at me, or him actually like tearing like my limbs. or-
down the wrath of Zeus upon you.
Like I could have him be mad at me. I just don't want to be like.
Do you feel like when you're mad at your kids, that's you bringing the wrath down?
to them, they feel like it.
Yeah, yeah. Like if
A man versus thank you. I was like, why? There's no answer.
Well, it's which evil
Neither
would you
one
rather deal
look.
with?
See?
You have to choose.
Mm,
You have to choose.
I hate this.
what was the first thing again? Not the wrath. The
Scylla
Trapped
or Zeus.
on an island with Scylla.
You gotta hang with Scylla or fucking deal with Zeus.
Well, she only eats men. It didn't say anything about her eating women.
Not yet.
Oh, and she is tethered. That's true, that.
I'm gonna choose the bear. She's tethered, and I probably can find a way to defeat her. That's probably true. That's true. You can like find a cute little like
hole in the wall.
potion, like a little potion to knock her ass out for like a century.
Well, where's the potion that she used on the fucking half bowl
right?
to like calm him down for 3/4 of the season? So where's
fucking-
that?
I don't know.
Let's use that.
That is a tough one. Thank you, Jessica. Rude. I'm not always awesome at would you rather because sometimes I'm like, fuck the answer, but Scylla, I think is the better of the two. We might be able to become like weird besties.
Eating men together. Got it.
I mean, yeah, that was one. That's one.
Would
way.
you rather spend a day with Hermes? Hermes.
I mean, okay.
I can
Outsmart the bear. There you go. It's not. I mean, they're smart. But they're smart.
Would you rather spend a day with Hermes getting into trouble or a day with Penelope? Who the fuck is Penelope?
Is that pacify or pacify?
Learning wisdom and strategy.
Who the fuck is this?
I bet it is pacifier. And the question when I asked for it, it just gave me
strategy. That bitch has got down.
That's what I'm saying.
That
Her
sister has
wisdom
got
from it.
strategy.
She understands
that's
how
probably
to
what it
control
is.
her man
It probably just
by
fucked around
turning
with you.
his seed into a scorpion.
Okay.
Strategy.
That was
You're not gonna embarrass
Epic.
me like that, bitch.
That was epic. And send him in so that he doesn't make that sound.
Well, sounds like something was
Strategy, right?
all right.
Tentacly. You know, your kids say funny shit. Leo still says tentacly instead of technically. But he's been using it for several years since probably
He still
before he
says
should.
Marote.
Yeah, Marote instead of remote.
That's real.
Dominique, so which one are you choosing?
You're going with
Getting in trouble with Hermes or spending a day with
Trouble.
the fire, learning wisdom and strategy.
Trouble.
I don't know.
yeah,
Trouble
thank
also
you.
kinda
Dominique
sounds
and I are
fun.
fucking there. We're just gonna go get into some shit.
I don't get to do anything. So
Ever.
maybe trouble.
yeah.
But then
Let's
here's
just
the
do-
problem is like if I was getting in
What?
trouble, I'd be like, I don't think we should do this. Like the whole
No, but it's
If
with
you were just like fucking around with a god for the day, you wouldn't even think about that. You'd be like, it's fine.
yeah. They'll
Don't
take the blame. You know, like. Oh.
Thank you. You don't even have to like worry about it. It'll be fine. Can you
I
just
normally I'm a worry wart. Like that's me. I like freak out. Like like there's cameras everywhere. Like
roll with
freaking
Hermes?
cameras everywhere now. You don't want to do anything stupid.
and your kid literally is already 3 and 3.5 or almost 4. And then somebody's like, nah, we could get 1 more year. They're little. And my husband may or may not have done this. And I ran away. I was like, absolutely not.
I will not take the line.
I will not. You go do whatever it is that you're going to do.
Well,
If
they did.
You're getting kicked out by yourself.
They're not supposed to ask you for their age. So you just.
What do you mean?
They're not supposed to ask the child's age.
They don't ask ever.
They're not supposed to.
I don't know that I've ever paid attention that if they ask or not. I'm just saying.
No. I'm just. They're not. They don't.
That's not going to stop me from walking away and allowing for you to be dumb about it.
However,
for 1
getting
more
into
year.
trouble doesn't mean that we're gonna go just lie all over the planet. We're just
Isn't
gonna
that
go
the
get
trouble?
into some shit.
Yeah.
Why? The only trouble you can think of is
A
lying.
lie.
Oh my god, she's 5. Like literally, the worst thing that she could think of doing with Hermes, the party.
I mean, I'll say
going
this.
around and lying to people.
I did that with my child, but my child was like crazy tiny, where she was the size of a 2-year-old still. So,
Emmanuel's done that, I think, with every single one of our kids.
you know,
Look, Desiree's gonna
I'll
go
run
around
away.
and party with Hermes, like knocking on doors and saying, "Someone stole your car." You're like, I'm kidding. I
prank
couldn't.
calls with him. Is your
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's your idea of party. Like, it's fine. Like, we
I'm
could
gonna
just
send them pizza.
And
They
like
ordered 5 pizzas.
go out and like stomp grapes and like fly to the fucking sun and look, you didn't
Not
realize,
with wax wings though.
you didn't realize you're gonna be right there. It's all right. Get out of town.
Not with the wax wings. Oh. Anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Where'd he
She's
go?
over here all like, can you take him to go pee pee? And is that a jalapeno? And
Not naked. So I was.
your kids really love being naked.
Well, he took his shoes off so they wouldn't get wet because he needed to go pee pee.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's good. Thank goodness.
All right.
It's not on
Would
the
you
house.
rather be Circe the apprentice and learn magic?
Yeah.
Or be hold on, Odysseus's crew member and sail the seas?
No. Fuck Odysseus. Fuck his ass.
No.
Care if
I
he's
want
come-
to turn into a pig and die from your apprentice.
I don't know if everybody knows, but the story of Odysseus, which is the Iliad, right? Oh, I burned myself. Fuck.
Ouch.
Hot. She's just like a side character. Fuck no. I am not trying to be someone's fucking little boat bitch for life. Thank
Sailing
you.
is a lot of work.
Yeah, but also, why would I want
I'm
to be
not a
stuck with
rower.
like a bunch of dudes instead of like walking amongst the wildflowers and learning magic? I could be in the wind here. It's fine. I'll watch the ocean from here. It's okay.
I'm down for magic.
Yeah. These kids.
All right.
Ooh, learn magic.
Would you rather have the cunning of Odysseus or the magical abilities of Circe?
Wait, say again. My brain's slow.
Still Circe.
Cunning of Odysseus.
Oh.
Isn't it
or-
to me like the forethought? Like you see the future. Isn't that the cunning? Something like that.
No. Not really.
No, cunning is just like
Like clever.
smart. Yes, like witty, clever, smart. Like
What word am I thinking of then? Please. Somebody.
Humming.
or what was the
It's showing skill in achieving one's ends by
Magical abilities of Circe.
deceit or evasion.
these questions aren't that difficult. I don't mean to be mean.
Circe. It's just Circe. All right. Would you rather confront your fears like Circe did with Scylla or avoid them
Avoid.
and live with regret?
Oh no, I won't live with regret.
You don't want to live with regret?
I
You
mean,
face your fears. Look, facing your fears with Scylla, she won. I'm gonna face
okay.
my fears. I'm facing my fears.
Again, I'm going based off me being really tired right now.
No regrets. Thank you for saying
Like
that.
I
appreciate
don't.
it. I was gonna say it.
I wouldn't do it right now. It just sounds exhausting right now.
It does.
And the other
sound-
one does not sound exhausting. It sounds like where I can just relax. You know what I mean?
I mean, you kind of have like an all of eternity to relax, but you know, you might want to like spice it up a little, confront some shit.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Boredom.
Just tomorrow, not today.
Confront with caution. I mean, I'm gonna confront it, but I'm gonna be a little back here. That's good.
I'm with that one. Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather be loved by the gods but living in constant danger, or be ignored by the gods but you get to live in peace?
Ignored.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need them.
No, I don't need to be loved by a bunch of fucking people who don't feel anything.
They're not right.
It's not real love. Those are just
Yeah.
like, they enjoy being loved. They enjoy being infatuated upon whatever it is.
Are they really making? Okay, I'm going off topic again. But Hercules, back to Disney. Are they making a live action? Right?
They're gonna make a Hercules live action?
That's what I heard.
I haven't heard that yet. That's interesting. I wonder. Can I look it up?
Yeah, I'm doing
Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah.
Hercules.
Where yeah.
that. That's happening.
I missed the question. Would you rather be loved by the gods,
Yeah, that's what
but
we're working on.
live in constant danger, or be ignored by the gods?
Ignored.
Peace?
That's what we picked.
That's
Or
what-
Or Rebecca?
yeah. I was saying that's the one we were going.
I think I'd rather be ignored.
Hercules.
They fuck around with a lot of people, so I think I'd rather be ignored.
Ooh. Oh shit. Oh shit.
oh
Isn't there
oh
like a sound that uses that? Okay, hold on. It looks like they might be announced like in July. Was it announced in July?
something like that. Yeah.
It looks like it.
I remember was like Danny DeVito would be a part of it.
It's showing right now that Danny DeVito and Michael B. Jordan could potentially be the cast. But who knows? That could just be a fan cast.
I think that one's a fan cast because I think they said it was going to be somebody else. A Zane Phillips, whoever that is.
Who the fuck is that?
Zayn? He's a singer. He was in One Direction. He had Gigi Hadid or Bella Hadid's. One of them's baby.
Oh, what? He is kid?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see who he is now. Okay. Hercules.
Wait, that's not the Zayn I'm talking about. I don't know who that is.
Phillips. I don't know. Damn, who the fuck are you talking about? You're just talking about like some One Direction dude. This is like some actor.
He's a singer. I don't know.
This is an actor model.
I didn't know there was another Zayn.
Well,
It's this little fucking Hercules right here. Yeah, okay.
you could do it.
Yeah, you could do it. Like,
Wow.
you could maybe do it. Maybe do it. Maybe do that.
Let's see. Would you rather be turned into a pig by
Yeah,
Circe
yeah.
and risk staying that way?
Or
Take your chances navigating the dangerous seas. It says with Odysseus, but so do you want to be a pig or do you want to possibly cross?
you know, if I lived on an island, I would be the pig. I'd be the pig because I just go swimming all day in the water, floating because I'm
She's
buoyant.
animals. So.
She's really good to her animals. I was just
I'd be
not.
a buoyant swimming pig in the waters.
So nope, she's going to take her chances.
I might just be a pig on an island, like chilling in the mud, soaking, snacking.
This would be me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was my last question, guys.
Little Pua there. Little Pua.
I'm for it.
Was there a best answer to all these questions?
Nope, these were just would you rather.
Isn't it? See, that'd be me.
Mhm.
I'd take that life. Look at that.
But like she takes care of her pigs, so it's not like you'd be like a filthy pig.
No, you'd be a pig on the island swimming in the waters.
She'd be like feeding you and like they seem like happy animals on her island. She's like really, really good to animals.
The constant filth of being a pig, but you wouldn't know the difference, right?
Well, you would. You
Does
got
that,
to it.
I guess,
Rebecca,
but
does that look like constant filth?
Charlotte or the fucking Wilbur and you talk
That's not constant filth. That's
like-
luxury.
and goes to sleep.
That doesn't look like a dirty pig to me either. They look like they're just fucking swimming in the little sea. Bomb.
Mhm.
Going for like a little dip.
Yeah.
Little dip. I think it'd be fine. I think that'd be fine.
A
Oh,
chicken pig?
you know, just don't do her dirty.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm gonna be a big pig.
Oh, you could be a big pig
You could
too.
be a big pig too.
Wow. Yeah. What was this?
Okay, pigs
Pig?
can
No.
be, but all
No.
animals can be. Humans can be.
I have a little asshole that just ran in here. First of all, he busted through the door. Then he body slammed me just to get to like the little bit of parm that Odin dropped on the floor earlier. That's it. And he's not even a good cleaner. Like, what kind of dog is like a good floor like vacuum? Because I don't have that dog. These dogs are shitty cleaners. Don't get a Great Dane if you just
I
want
think like smaller, like Chihuahua. Like we had this obese Chihuahua
smaller
before.
tongue might be better. I don't know. An obese Chihuahua.
Yeah, because she ate like everything off the floor.
Dude, these dogs, they're just.
Not mine. It was my mom's.
That's funny. Does she still have this one?
No, she crossed that rainbow bridge some years back.
Oh. To endless snack heaven.
Yeah, pretty much, probably.
So, did she get old or just snack herself to death?
Old. No, she got old. I think. Yeah, she got old. She got old.
Wow. Well,
'Cause, yeah, I remember we had her when I was in high school. Because my mom was on the phone with somebody, and I was like, I'm gonna dye her pink, and my mom was like, kept shaking her head no, and then I threw her in the, I think the Kool-Aid.
oh my gosh, I love it. Labs are good cleaners. Well, I need a new dog. There's a whole floor of parm right here.
But
And he licked like.
well, I think that they're so tall, so that takes a lot of work for them.
Like a lot of work, maybe.
That's why I'm saying smaller, because like they're just right there. They don't have to do much.
Well, we have to raise their food just so they
Yeah,
like,
see,
get hurt while eating, but okay,
exactly.
fine. I don't know. Anyway, oh my goodness.
Wait, so how do we just announce the winner, the prize on Facebook?
Well,
I wasn't part of this. I was.
Yeah, so we have just our thanks for participating.
Yeah.
Little wine aerator for all of our bougie little bees.
Mm-hmm.
Where the pin just went? Where did it move? Hold up, let me see.
That cute little pin, little Medusa.
I have no idea. Odin probably took it. I can't even see. Anyways, then we have our cute bitch badge that we haven't had in a while. Is that for? Oh, that's a keto bun. Okay, I see. Dippy doo. How are we gonna get a winner for our bitch badge?
Choose one.
Oh, okay.
Who won last time?
Well, Nora won last week's participation. Thank you. Everybody gets a prize. Thanks for participating. Like one of those.
Diana.
We have a participation wine aerator, and we have the bitch badge, which is the pin. And then I have another next week.
So then what chapters are we on next week? 15 to what?
15 to 20 next week.
15 to 20. What's
We're
going to
reading
happen?
15 through 20 for week 3. Des will still be here next Sunday, and then she takes off the next day on my B day.
Birthday
Yeah.
brunch.
Go do a birthday brunch down in San Diego before she takes off. Anyway, all right. Well, then we will post. Although you said Diana, Dirty Diana,
Sure.
is she gonna get this? Thanks for participating wine aerator. I'll mail it to you, bitch.
Oh,
Thanks for participating. You get a little travel aerator. You can bring it with you in November on our retreat.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll send that to you, Diana, this week. Oh my goodness. And then we'll figure out who gets our bitch badge this week and post that.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't see that comment. When I looked at it.
I know, right? She said, I didn't see that comment. I've raised pigs. Nope, I'll take the alternative.
That's
Pigs are
probably
assholes.
why Rebecca was like, nah, I'm going on the boat.
Right? She must know already that pigs are assholes. Anyways, okay, ladies. So we will see you all on Sunday next week. I will mail out Diana's little travel aerator so that she can bring it with us in November to retreat because we're going to need it. We're going to need it. Anyways, and then we will see you all next Sunday.
Mhm.
Bye, bitches.
Have a good night, bitches. We'll
Good
see you
night.
next